And with that, we can start.
Momo, you're so right.
See?
I'm going to get there.
This is why we need more women on the show.
Right as rain.
Hello.
Hey, what do you got there? Is that a Lind truffle?
Yeah, so sorry.
Oh, it's a white chocolate too?
Surprise,
actually,
Victor.
It's actually
Fitting.
snickerdoodle. You
Surprise,
F you, okay,
surprise.
but also fair. But it's a
Who would have guessed?
snickerdoodle. Oh my
I
God.
scoff in your general direction.
He's bad for this.
Welcome back to Live About Nothing.
Snickerdoodle.
Where's my, hold on. Applause. Yay.
Yeah!
I showed Victor. You haven't heard the new sound we have.
It's me.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so let's see if I get it right. It's this one. This one's like an actual air horn.
Ooh, very nice. You're gonna abuse that.
100%.
Absolutely.
And
And,
then-
this is just in time for the holidays.
This time I'm gonna pull up to your house, Carolyn.
I'll be right there with him.
Yeah.
That's my favorite
Just knock on the
sound.
door. Knock on the lock. And then just start a prayer. We bring good tidings from the Santa Claus.
I like it.
Welcome back to Live About Nothing, where we talk about expansion of social topics, and in the end, we try to figure out why I'm not in a mosh pit. There's reasons.
There's many reasons.
There's reasons. Actually, not a fan.
Oh, you don't say.
Episode 7. This is the last episode of the season. It's been a rocky season, son. I ain't gonna hold you. It's been kind of rocky, but we have a cool thing coming next season. A very cool thing coming.
I'm excited.
So I'm also very excited.
Personally.
Hopefully the rollout could be nice too.
I hope so.
I'll plan a
think
nice
so.
rollout.
Is it Christmas?
Maybe actually Momo, I've been
It's our Christmas
I
special.
want to ask you about stickers about that.
We'll be
Oh,
the outfit
boy.
for it. It'll be great.
Yeah.
I'll be an all right.
Episode 70. After this episode, we're gonna take 2 weeks off, plan stuff, get new episode ideas and stuff, and content.
Content, baby, content.
Content. Today's episode is kind of cool because I haven't been to a lot of these, but it's but the ones I've been to, it's been meh. Mostly because of me, not because it's, feel me. We're talking about
That's all right.
concerts.
You can be
yeah.
honest.
Yeah. We're talking about concerts today. Obviously on the back of Astro World, which was very tragic. Very
Yikes.
yeah, very bad news for not only Travis, but also for the people who lost loved ones in there. And I'm sure there's really no words you can give to people or parents of kids who've died.
Yeah, man.
So I'm not gonna offer you any words or anything like that.
We don't want to seem shallow.
And I'm sure they're already tired of like the news and like
Everyone
other
bringing it up.
podcasts and other media outlets talking about their story. So we're not gonna do that here. So, but we offer condolences here.
Indeed.
Very sad. Besides that, I did want to ask, did everyone see Eternals?
Yes.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. I
Someone is
know.
always behind.
I know, guys. I've been slacking. I got to get on that.
You've been slacking.
I didn't even see Shang-Chi yet. I
What?
didn't see Venom,
Yeah,
bro.
right. Slacking.
I can
Slacking.
understand Eternals, but
No,
really?
I've been back on the Marvel field. I'm not proud of it. As a
Bruh.
man who, in like the previous podcast, was hype beyond all reason for Marvel,
I can't believe
or
this,
the
man.
podcast before, actually.
Who are you?
I know.
Ever since he got his braids.
Yeah,
You're not lying.
you've been different.
Oh
You're
no.
not lying. Who are you though?
Listen, my name is actually Trey the Third. That was an amazing segue, by
Yeah.
the way. That was
Over here we
It's
have.
Victor.
Pick one, by the way. I need you to pick one.
I like Victor.
Because you've been saying Victor a lot, but don't switch to Victor.
When he games, he's Victus,
It's true.
and it works really.
right.
It's a strong
I'll
name.
put both if you want.
Strong name.
No,
of the
Victor's
game.
fine.
Okay, Victor it is. And I'm Chris, and over here we have my special, lovely friend, Momo. Momo!
Heron.
friends.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining, Momo.
Thanks for
I
having.
always appreciate you guys coming over, man. I know you guys are busy.
Who's busy?
I know.
Down the road, bro.
I know. I was trying to like gas you.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I was working.
So
and no
busy.
one cares, but I did have the best shop day
I was about to ask
the
you
other
how
day.
you doing.
I had like 33 orders in one day, which is more than I've ever
Let's
had.
go.
Yeah,
I've
I got
doubled
you.
my work's pay. Thank you.
Shop at Baby Girl's Etsy.
Strong dad.
Let's
strong
go.
What's
dad.
your Etsy?
Just Jinxie.
Just Jinxie Etsy. I actually ordered 3 stickers from
How do you
there.
spell
can you
the-
spell
I
that?
forgot
How do you spell that?
Just Just, Jinxie, like Minxie, but with the J.
So Jinxie.
Yes.
That one.
Yes.
It'll be there. It'll be here somewhere at the bottom.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I put it on Trey's face. Just Jinxie on her Etsy.
Oh my God,
yeah, you
I
forgot
love
my stickers, bro?
These are so great.
You forgot my stickers?
Yeah, I really, you were already running late, my guy.
That's okay.
And then I had to package some orders.
Oh my God.
That's okay.
The
That's okay.
bobas.
Business is business. I get it. I get it.
Right.
But I just saw you promoting
you.
it on Twitter one day, and I'm like, let me get some stickers for my dog. So I got a couple stickers. Yeah, those were nice. They were the Squid Games
Yes,
stickers.
you got
These are
some
strong.
Squid Games and some
And
Eternals.
Yeah,
Strong
and the Eternals.
stickers.
Speaking of Eternals, I'm gonna go back to that real quick. I think, and I don't cosplay, but if I ever cosplay, it'll have to be Fastos.
He's got
'Cause
a
I
cool
think-
costume. They have
Bro,
cool costumes.
Very
they
cool
have
costume,
amazing
and
costumes.
it would fit me perfectly.
Yeah, it'd be great.
I love the
You'd rock that hard.
costumes. I
Yeah.
love the POC representation.
Yeah,
Very short summary. Go watch the movie. I'm not spoiling nothing. It's just it's really plot wise not my favorite, but character wise
Right.
it might be up there with one like favorite characters.
I understand now why they didn't have a villain. They didn't really show a
Whack
villain in the
Oh,
preview.
I
Villain.
see.
Yeah, villain.
It's a very character motivated
Very much so.
like movie.
One of my favorite characters is actually Druig. I don't know if niggas hate him. 'cause
I
of
love him.
What happened?
He is my
I love
favorite
him.
boy.
I love him in
Makari.
Makari.
I was about to say Makari just because I love speedsters.
She's
and
so beautiful.
yeah.
And they know how to animate her speed.
I ship.
Bro,
beautiful.
I seen a couple clips on YouTube that I'm not ashamed for having seen. And my God, bro, she looks so cool. And
Super
I'm,
cool.
I'm so ready to see it.
Did you know? I read a headline that said American Sign Language like classes and requests have gone up like 200%
Yes.
because of
Simple.
the movie.
Oh my
cool.
gosh,
Representation.
representation
Yeah,
having an effect on society. Who
What?
would have
that's what it's
thought?
Very
about.
cool.
This
Crazy.
is all it's about. Just representation, man. But go see the movie. Go see Eternals. It's a good movie. Trey, how are you doing? I mean, you got a cake at the crib, so you must be
Okay,
doing
yeah, I'll say for tonight, I am doing very good. Yes, yes. Life in general, it's been good. I, as an artist, have to get past the weird thing of modern society where people expect you to post all the time,
All the time.
and it then scares me away sometimes of breaking the procrastination that I felt, because I'm like, my God, will I be able to maintain the same pace I need
You
to
won't.
get to? And you won't. And so, so realistically,
And I'll tell you why.
I just have to post when I know I can, but I also have to just create a rhythm that is good for me, so
Yes,
that I don't
that's right.
go for giant valleys of me not doing it, and just just consistently when it's comfortable for me. So I'm getting better at
The thing is
creating
about
that.
the thing about you is because you're not one, you're you. Two, you're an artist, and three, you don't throw out just junk.
bro.
So
listen.
for people who just post every day, it's just junk, and people just love. It's kind of like fast fashion. How you have
Yeah,
something
yeah,
for like 1 week or
You'll
something,
literally
and
make
then
it
it's
for that
gone.
one show.
Yeah.
After it's like taken off, it can't actually put back on again.
For posts, it's like faster fashion.
I know.
And so people will just put out junk, and then someone will consume it for like 2 seconds
Yeah,
while
and
they're at work, just
like
scrolling
simple
through,
sketches
and
sometimes.
then it'll mean nothing afterwards.
The algorithm is non-forgiving if
Very
you do
unforgiving.
not post.
It's not,
Yeah.
dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, it
Yeah.
sucks that it's not, because it just sucks. Like, some art takes more time to like make, and
Good
like
art takes time to make.
but then you feel bad that you're taking as long as you're taking, and then like there's a whole string of psychological issues that go along with it. But anyways, besides that, in being more optimistic about getting past that, I've been doing better on the art
Yay.
front.
Nice.
I've like kind of like set a goal for myself that I keep like speaking into being and manifesting around me, so people can hold me to it. Also,
Yeah.
I want to finish my black and white tarot deck by the end of this year.
Yeah, looking good,
this
by the
year.
way.
So right now, they're all inked. I'm adding like some final touches on some of them for like values. I gotta scan them in and print a black and white deck. And then I'm also working on the book, and hopefully I'll have the book done by the Florida Renaissance Fair in February and March. That way I can actually sell the whole
boy.
product, book and deck there.
There you
So,
go.
that's the
Interesting.
goals.
You should do drawing streams.
Drawing streams.
Yeah.
That'd be sick, actually.
It'd be really cool. I wouldn't mind doing that.
I got you if you need help setting
Throw
up.
on some comfy lo-fi.
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
Honestly, bro,
I
just
have,
like
actually have an idea
carve out like 3 hours
that
and just
I
draw.
was thinking about
Yeah,
doing.
easy.
I'm gonna talk to you about it later.
Okay.
Excellent. Yeah, I'll talk to you about that, man. I do want to try to make some draw streams. That'd be nice.
Hit me.
We do like once or twice a week. That'd be clean.
Victor, talk to me about how you doing.
Well, the usual.
Listen, my segue's going crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm there today. I'm there. Go ahead.
But some exciting things to finally finish moving into the new office. So now your boy got the view
Expansion.
desk right next to a window.
That's
Big
nice.
boy.
Yeah,
Yes.
an actual light.
Yeah, actual sunlight
Yeah.
instead of being a tech goblin.
Wait, what floor is it on, or is it like
It's on
first?
the 7th,
Man,
4th,
said-
Nice and high.
6th.
Wow.
6th. Sorry.
Man, had
Nice and
multiple
high.
floors to go. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
So
That's nice.
starting tomorrow, I'm just gonna go straight there.
Nice.
So I'm excited.
Nice.
That's freaking beautiful.
I'm the first one there technically that moved all my stuff over. So I have the whole office to myself for at least for the rest of this week.
Dang. dude.
Nice.
So
Super dope.
Cool.
Gonna blast music.
As
while I
you
work.
should.
Yeah.
As
So-
you should, King.
Big things are going.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on. Oh,
How
sorry.
about you, Chris?
Wait. Do we go guest then, Chris? Or do we do
She went
Chris
already.
and
She went
guest?
I already
first.
went. Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Didn't you go to like a giant building today?
Yes, I did move into a new office
giant
today as
building.
well.
Let's go.
Very, very nice. It
Yeah?
stopped my thought process.
But are you
of
gonna go
quitting.
there all the time?
3 times a week.
Oh, that's a drive.
It is a drive.
How far is it from where you live?
Like
30 minutes?
45.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, my commute's an hour.
it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
it's
feel
a
you.
lot, but you know, it's not. I don't want to be like, oh my god, HR was right, but the vibe of the building really, because we went from like a dingy 1-story in
Yeah.
a office
Yeah.
to like we got security.
Listen, that's what I'm saying.
Strong.
Like I
I got the regular sheesh.
I came from like a construction office into like this Class A corporate building where I was like, oh my god.
That's different.
Like I was like, all right, let me bring these boxes and like on this hand card. They're like, no, you can't bring that in this lobby. What are you doing? You filthy.
What are you doing?
Go through the freight.
You peasant.
Go through the freight entrance. I was like,
What?
Oh,
Secondary
great.
entrance.
pardon me. Use the freight elevator. I'm like, oh.
Ooh, okay.
have access.
It's like that. All right.
Schwanky, schwanky.
Yeah.
So I'm
You
excited.
have
No, this
access.
new office is a gym, showers, locker room, cafe.
It has a whole gym.
So your boy can
amazing.
afford to be healthy.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
just go to the gym on my lunch breaks.
Easy, man. That's freaking nice.
That's good.
Very
That's pretty
good.
clean.
Very
Yeah, a
good.
little jog here.
Chris.
By the way, Praxi's here, but he's producing out to the side.
He's look how
won't see
amazing
him.
and regal he looks.
Yeah.
Shorts, showing all of the kneecaps,
Right.
bits of the thigh and
Secret Praxi
yeah.
kneecaps.
the chunk of the calf.
Secret Praxi
Beautiful. Yeah, show it off. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, that's too much for him. Too much for him. Has to remain off camera, bro. Has to
Too
remain
bad the
off
masses will
camera.
never see.
He'll never know.
We'll never know.
Oh my God! And cross legs. Stop it. Sorry. Continue. Sorry. We in public.
Yeah, for real.
My
Keep
fault.
that in house.
Sorry, my fault, bro. My fault.
Me personally, I'm doing okay.
Only okay.
Yeah, only
Damn,
okay,
bro. Only okay.
I think
No, talk it out. We're
was
here
it
for
Monday? I forgot what day it was,
You. Yo,
but
woosah.
I wasn't feeling the best, like emotionally. I'm an emotional guy, y'all know this. But I wasn't feeling the best emotionally. I wasn't really happy with how my life is going. And you know what? I think it's my fault. Not I know it's my fault because a lot of times I let my desires kind of like dictate how I feel, and I gotta stop doing that shit because like things aren't really like what matters. But I want a lot of things. I'm a thing type of guy.
Don't y'all?
I want a lot of things, and it kind of like kills me sometimes. I'm like, I want this thing, but I gotta keep working. I gotta
be able to
save.
afford to get this thing.
I gotta because I want things. There are a lot of things that I want, and I want, not necessarily need, but want. And I'm just like, but the journey to get to the thing is so strenuous all the time. And then if I tell anybody, they'll be like. Because, I don't like working. I work for money. I don't work for fun, loyalty, none of that. I work for bread. And to get more of it, I either got to work more, I got to do something else on the side, which I'm trying to do, by the way. But, more work sucks.
Yeah.
But I need the money to get the things, and it's been killing me sometimes. And also, sometimes I don't feel like there's a purpose for the things that I do, especially like in my life. There's no like direction. But I don't know if I need a direction. I'm like in a hurry to find it. But like, there's no real direction that I'm taking my life. And so I got to figure out where that's going to go.
Now the whole vibe of like aimlessness, especially with like our age, and when I think
Very
10 years ago, we assumed that by this age,
married with kids,
we would have had it together.
Because there are several people who are married with kids, right?
Yeah.
But like the thing is, a lot
may
of
not
times,
have been by choice.
I feel that, and a lot of others. I will say though, a lot of other times it comes down to like how like entrepreneur minded they are, or how creative minded they are. Because a lot of times, like if like you just weren't driven, or people influenced you to like being an entrepreneur, or like art and being creative and possibly creating like new worlds and concepts with your mind, then at 22 you're like, well, I'm done with schooling. I have the basics I need. I have a full-time job somewhere. I have everything necessary to pay for my home and go on vacation every now and then. I've already won at life. Let me just find a mate, have children, and I'm good. So like there are plenty of people who are already there and are down to just, I got a 9 to 5, coast, I got my job, I can coast, I got my wife and kids, I can now go vacation. What else is there to do? But like if you have like goals and visions past that, then 25, actually like 22 to like 30, you're just like, damn, building a business is hard. Damn, trying to make my own way is hard. Dang, bro. Paying for the house I want is hard.
The reality of things is very striking.
Yeah, man.
They paint it really nice in like media and
Nuclear
social media
family.
in front, like in any type of like thing you consume. They paint it really nice, but they don't tell you the work behind it.
Yeah.
They don't tell you how difficult things are to actually do and life to actually live. It's very difficult. But some people have it easy, growing up rich or something.
America.
You know what I'm saying? Growing up, spoon fed, shit like that. But I'm just realizing things are very tough. Because like, I'm debating in my mind, I have a decent job, kind of boring, but pays okay for a single male like myself. But I'm also thinking about, do I want to do more? Like, do I want to leave in a few years? Do I want to like get some certs and like do something else, get more money? But also, there's a promise of like raises in the future. And that's like a promise because it's already happened. And I'm like, do I just want to ride this out? Like, I'm not old, so there's plenty of stuff I could do.
You got time.
Right.
But do I want to do? But when I think about that, I'm like, more work is gonna need to be done. To get there. And I always think that's what always kills me, thinking about the journey, because I know it's gonna be long and strenuous. Thinking about the journey to get to where I want to be is always gonna kill me, because it's gonna kill my motivation. People always see, rich people and be like, motivation. Like, not for me.
That's not motivating.
I'm like,
at all.
I understand how tough that
Like
was.
the billionaires and the millionaires. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't see the whole. My God, they're so motivating. I'm like, I can't relate to anything
that doesn't
that
motivate
they
me
are
at all
right now. Like, give me someone who's making like 6 figures, maybe. That's more.
Yeah,
relatable.
that's more motivating because that's more attainable.
Yeah, like they're still like possibly living check to check.
Yeah,
like they're still possibly just dealing with. Yeah, I just got a car and like a new job. Like they're still dealing with just that.
Yeah,
even at 6 digits. So like that's more relatable and like attainable than going. Yeah, man. That millionaire there, that's going to be me. But I'm like, okay, you're being unrealistic. There's so many steps in between that you're skipping that like I get you want to be like optimistic about what's possible in life, but like you got to be pragmatic at some point. What steps in between are attainable? Think about those steps first. Imagine being those steps first. Imagine being a person who says, yeah, I'm making 6 digits happily and comfortably and could live my life. Then from that step, you can go, all right, I can plan for being a millionaire. And it's not saying like, yeah, you're wrong for imagining being a millionaire at some point, but I don't know. I guess being...
Yeah, you can't jump to
you
the
have to
end.
be like realistic about it.
Be realistic.
You can't jump to the end.
Like,
all right,
I see myself
I'm gonna
at
be a
85.
millionaire.
I'm getting there.
People always say shoot for the stars. I'm like, the stars are kind of far.
They're
dude.
really far.
Like, I gotta take a rocket. We gotta fuel up.
Bro, I learned a bit of physics, and I'm like, bro, shooting to the stars is really hard.
You feel me? I'm gonna shoot to where I can get to, like in the immediate future, and then shoot from there.
You
Top
know,
of my house.
Yeah.
like bro,
A little subtle.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You got like you said, you got like
at
the
least
fourth.
the top of that mountain.
Dude, he has like what some stories. He has like the 5th, 6th 6th story or whatever.
Yeah.
See, that's there. You're literally there.
That's a
He's
good
like,
story.
I shot
Now
to
from
the
the
6th
6th story,
You there.
see, from the 6th story, it's easier to shoot for the 12th.
You can build up.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna shoot from the 12th on the first floor.
Then the penthouse.
Yeah. Long story short, I got some work to do. That's it.
It's all right.
That's it.
Everybody's
brother.
got to
Yeah.
work on.
We all there, man.
Yeah, I got.
Listen, I get how that feeling, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I browse social media, I'm like, ah, damn, because Trey knows our class in particular, the people that we like associated with in high school, they're out here saving like the world.
Actually, like Peace Corps and like Red Cross,
or like lavish weddings,
making speeches,
children.
at
I'm
like TED Talks,
and I'm sitting here like,
well,
damn, how old am I? How old am I?
bro, 30 coming up too quick right now.
Again, this is why I don't really social media much, because
It's depressing.
I put myself in that situation where I'm looking at all these people that are snapshotting like
the
the
best
very
parts.
best.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
snapshotting
yeah.
the best.
the very
parts.
best. I know that.
Yeah.
And then you can't help but compare yourself.
Yeah,
Can't
no, I
help
feel
it.
you.
Yeah.
Can't help it, dude.
Yeah, social media doesn't really give me that feeling. I just see things on there that I want, like sales and shit. I'm like, oh damn, I want like the new Mac. I'm gonna get the new Mac.
That's just the algorithm going crazy.
Yeah. They know what I want.
They see that you like
Drop
buying.
the ads.
Yeah, they know what I want. I fucked up by getting the Best Buy app too.
GG, bro.
You heard that FBI agent?
They'll never end. Yo, calm down, Greg. Chill.
Oh, real quick, did
All
you
right,
guys
Jim.
see? You guys see the Kyle Rittenhouse case?
Is that the
I saw
the
it
dude
trending
who
on
shot
Twitter.
the
shot.
Yeah,
He, like, it was an underage kid who came across borders with a gun and then shot people
and
in
then
a
shot people
different
during
state.
like the protests.
Killed them, and then
Yeah.
now there's literally actually a trial where they're saying it's like some form of self-defense instead of he was
Yeah,
illegal.
that's what I'm saying.
Right
Bro.
when he crossed the borders with a gun illegally, everything after that is part of the crime.
When
Period.
he was like,
that's
what's-
how law
not
works.
Contesting. What's that? What do you do when you understand?
Objection.
No.
Oh, sorry.
I forgot what you. But testify.
Oh, sorry.
That's why you're
I was
here.
doing.
Yeah. When he was testifying on the stand, this man was crying up a storm. He
That
couldn't
crap out of
speak. They had to take a 10-minute break because he was crying.
When I tell
I'm
you
like,
I
my
don't
nigga,
care.
he wasn't crying when we were shooting
Bro,
niggas,
he
bro.
was like smiling and laughing, bro.
Like, what
Like,
are you- and then he went take pictures afterwards.
he was happy.
No
He was
sympathy,
fine.
bro. Put him under
I
the jail.
give no sympathy for that. I'm sorry. Like I
But
can't.
you know he's young and white. They don't want to ruin his
I
life.
guarantee you, bro. He'll get maybe a few months.
No, that'll ruin his way of life.
Yeah.
He's a good kid.
He's only
He's
get
a
some
good
months.
kid.
Sorry, they might. What they might do is give him years, and then for good behavior, give him months, or like figure out some BS loophole. But I don't think he's going for life. I don't think he's going for even double-digit years.
Nah, it's crazy.
That boy
sauce.
at all.
probably being touted a hero in his hometown.
Oh, of
No,
course,
my
no,
God.
he is
Yes.
being touted a hero in his
Yeah,
hometown.
yeah.
He absolutely is being touted a hero for defending himself. They're absolutely using self-defense. They're absolutely using everything under the sun to explain a child illegally, and he is a child.
Yeah.
Okay, illegally bringing a gun across borders, illegally being there, and then also killing people.
Wild sauce.
It's illegal first and foremost. I don't understand how like people are actually amazed. I'm like, no, it was illegal first and foremost. The same people who are like, well, if you just comply, the officers wouldn't have to be rough with you. If you just complied to the law, okay, so you guys are down with this man literally killing people, but you're gonna ignore that he didn't comply to gun laws. And then they're going to go on the whole rant about gun laws don't need to be. But I'm like, this is a prime example of why we need to enforce certain gun laws. Dude, like
100%.
simple
Garbage
dude.
human being. IQ.
I like it. Wait, who has the IQ this time? Who
It
has
was you.
the-
You didn't. I'm just joking. It's
I was not ready at all in any way, bro. I would have been dead. I promise.
I only have one, and it's very simple.
Thank
Sure
God.
you have
Because we're talking about concerts. Because we are talking about
I
concerts.
BS'd that one time. It was pretty
I'm
good.
sure
though.
you do.
I BS'd it. I was quite proud though. That
There's
ended up
enough
being a
It was good. It was
a good
good.
question.
There's
Yeah.
enough metaphysical bullshit in your head.
Yeah.
good- It's all there,
Facts.
brother. It's all there.
Sorry, I can't.
If you were in a band, what genre of music would you play?
I don't think I constrain myself to one genre.
All right, give me a top 3 genres then, because I'm also thinking the same thing. I thought the same thing, but I was like, I had to do some genres.
The way I see it, I'd be like. I mean, technically, I would like.
That's why I said 2 or 3, because like
I
you can't see
don't
Bob
know.
Marley doing like
See?
EDM,
It's like
bro.
Bob Marley or like Post Malone, for example. Man,
No one
dips-
knows what Post is. Yeah. He's
man
just an artist. Yeah.
Exactly, he's just an artist.
Yeah,
dips
yeah.
into so many different genres.
Yeah.
Because I mean, why would I don't think I would like to put myself or my band, if it's my band,
You're the lead singer.
into a box like that.
I feel you.
Why restrain myself? You
I
know?
see.
I have a top 3.
Hit me.
You got it, Momo, unless, I mean, if you want it, though.
German polka.
Yeah.
Calm down, bro. Chill. Don't call me out like that. Don't call me out like that.
Do house.
It'd be a mix between FKJ,
What is that?
New Job as French kiwi juice. Okay, so it's like a nice not kind of EDM, but it's like very funky and like he uses a lot of piano and like jazzy beats, but like really funky, man.
Oh yeah, DJ Jazzy Beats. I know.
Yeah, pretty much. And then New Job is just because it's just always been one of the most beautiful things to me. Literally the God. Bless that man, R.I.P. And then Two Steps from Hell, which is like movie music and like video game music.
Orchestral.
Right? You understand, Prax. So like somewhere between those 3 is the sound that I would attempt to create.
Interesting.
Like Two Steps, FKJ, and New Job is.
Okay.
Which is, I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's a way somewhere in there to mix them into something dope.
For sure.
There's like a fine line to follow.
Yeah, there's it's there. It's there.
What about you, Momo?
Yeah, I do a cross between like a black indie alt like Willow Smith
Oh, okay.
meets Linkin Park because I want a
Bless.
rapper with some like EDM influence, but just a little bit more hip hop,
Bless.
but like definitely you can mosh to it.
About this
What?
life.
No, that's sick.
About this life.
I can see that. It fit your image.
That's
I
strong.
think you could do it. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's strong.
You
What
did.
about you, good say?
I probably do metal. To be honest,
Nani?
like a
really?
Kill Switch Engage type.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, if
Very
I was,
nice.
if I had the capacity and vocals, 100%, I do some metal, like Kill Switch Engage, or I do some rock, like a Dance Gavin Dance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%. I love that sound.
We'd be one hell of a Lollapalooza lineup.
What?
I agree. Yeah.
Speaking of Lollapalooza, have you ever been?
No, sir. I
Okay.
have not been to
I have once.
Lollapalooza. Oh,
You been?
Yeah,
What do you think of it?
I enjoyed myself. I mean, I went with a couple friends, so
Oh, okay. Can't go by yourself.
I mean, can.
I'd prefer not to go to any of these concerts solo, personally.
Yeah, I would.
All right. How comfortable are you guys in like large crowds? of people?
So I'm sorry, I'm bringing it mildly into politics. It's a black man
It's your
in
job.
and a black man in America.
Yeah.
I don't feel safe going anywhere solo. Period. Anywhere solo.
Fair.
There's more than like 50 people there that are most likely white. So I'd be 1 to 50. I definitely don't feel safe being there solo. So like any form of these large events, the only time I felt actually comfortable and like safe like that was Sunfest, because it was a shiz load of black people.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Caribbean
what if
people,
it's like-
Jamaicans. I felt safe.
Yeah, like what if I was gonna say, what if it's like a concert or
Yeah,
event that's
like carnival or something, bro.
predominantly like
Black, yeah.
Black or-
Then I felt safe. Then like I would be like, hey, I'm going off to the bathroom real quick. Literally felt comfortable, and it was. I felt the difference because like I've been to a G-Eazy concert and like he had
Young Gerald.
Yeah, Gerald.
When the hell did you go to a G-Eazy
That
concert?
was before COVID, a couple years before.
I didn't know you
Years.
bumped G-Eazy.
Yeah,
Bro,
for
no,
real.
so
Oh,
I-
God.
I don't like that. I will say.
Oh.
My girlfriend Nicole.
I was just about to say, what girl took
She
you?
was about it. So she took me, and I was like, "Oh, this is fun. This is pretty neat." And a manic. It might have been Lil Uzi Vert who he had actually as like a feature there as well. So I mean, there were like some black people in the audience. But nah, it was hella white people.
Well, yeah.
You know, isn't that ironic that for all the images of like gang violence and like
And rap and
bad
hip-hop
looking
and-
people that paint of black people feel comfortable around black people.
Oh, listen,
You would think we'd be like, oh nah, these niggas are gonna shoot me. But
Oh,
no,
no.
it's more like that's my nigga.
yeah, no, it's
That's
hype.
the homie.
The second it's a like a Caribbean or black concert, like
It feels so much safer.
It feels safer there. Like even though the stereotypes are there, like we all as a commune understand that this is our space that we have created.
Right.
And it is good to be here and safe to be here and no one will look at you like I'm a firm believer in like post-traumatic slave syndrome. Like the reason like black people have black on black hate, dude. We look at
Umar, boy.
we look at ourselves. Yeah, it's facts though, bro. Like it's facts though, dude. We look at ourselves and like we see the pain of who we don't want to be as a failure of a black person, and then like we internalize it and get mad at each other for it. But like, dude, when we're at like a carnival or we're at like a festival, we're all happy. all smiling, all feeling good, we see ourselves in each other and we see the happiness within each other, and we just are comfortable because we see that, oh, you're happy, I see myself in you, thus I am also happy. Hell yeah, let's be happy together. Like that's
Sick.
a beautiful feeling, man.
Well, you want some water?
No, I'm good.
Okay, I realize you don't.
Yeah, tell me.
No,
I'll
I'm
get you
good.
something.
Okay, okay. How do you feel about large crowds?
I don't like large crowds.
Okay.
I've been going to concerts for a very long time. I hate large crowds. Specifically outdoor venues. Like anytime I've been to Warped Tour, I've almost passed out.
Sheesh.
Like without a doubt. Like I'm very dehydrated all the time. I hate large crowds, but I'm a sucker for a concert.
Yeah, man.
So-
I want to hear the music, but damn,
Yeah.
the crowds.
Yeah, no, it's intense. And I actually never thought of it through your perspective because the music I listen to tends to not have a predominantly black audience. So I go to metal shows and I go to K-pop shows. Majority of those audiences are palm colored.
Yeah.
Like I've never thought about like, cause 9 times out of 10, I'm probably the only black person within the venue, not counting security.
Yep.
So it's just, it's a privilege, but like also I'm a black woman and I have a different type of privilege. And like being in a lot of women based areas, like K-pop concerts are mostly not just women, but like children.
Yeah. True.
And like same thing with like a lot of the metal shows, the audience tends to be pretty young. So for that aspect, I do feel relatively safe. But I don't like large
them
crowds. I've done the pit a couple times.
Yeah.
But it's depending on the environment on whether or not I'll be in the pit. But any experience I've had in the pit has always been really safe. So
See, I'm not a fan of large crowds in general. So parades, concerts, clubs, not for me. Cause I get like one, I don't like standing for long periods of time. Not even that I don't like it. It hurts. It hurts my feet. So like whenever I'm around like a bunch of people, especially for like squished, oh God. Squished together.
That's a fear of mine. I get claustrophobic.
It's not even claustrophobic for me. I feel like
For me, it is. I'll admit that.
I feel like I have PTSD from something. I don't know, from people.
From being black. What do you mean?
It's just like
Period, bro.
all these
It's okay
people.
to
I'm
say
just
it.
like, I gotta separate myself. I need air and I need space.
Post-traumatic slave disorder.
And I,
It's serious, bro.
we're not running with that.
I'll say it, bro.
But I feel like I need space, and I'm like, I don't want to be around all of y'all. Even if it's people I know, I'm like,
There's a lot of layers.
There's a lot of us clumped up. Let's open up a bit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not a big fan of like.
Look, you were an African.
Huge crowds.
You're an African American, all right? Like, realistically.
we as a society.
We as a society. We as a people. As an African in America, there's a lot of PTSD and struggle. As an American, being in an American country that is hated on by a lot of other countries, there's some trauma and PTSD.
we
being
could say you have
both-
social anxiety.
100%.
Being both,
Without question,
it is very easy to have social anxiety in America, dude. We're the target of a lot of different cultures.
Yeah.
We have a lot of different cultures. There are a lot of different colors and people and races and religions all mixed into our entire, country. And we can see all the underlying stressors of what this country is and the issues it's been trying to deal with, hasn't dealt with. And so we know at any given point in any big crowd, it takes one person being crazy, one person snapping,
for sure.
one
person,
person
bro.
planning a thing.
Yeah, and it's donezo.
And everything's donezo. So it sucks, and it's not me trying to be super negative, but like it is a paranoia of mine. Like, I don't know. All I'm saying is like nearly 10 out of 10, 100% chance of white people going crazy in a big crowd. Like, I'm sorry. Like every time we look at, and what caused these horrible shootings and these horrible things that have occurred, every single time it seems to be a disenfranchised white person who
You know what it
seems
is?
like booty hurt, insulted.
Even when I go to like movies, I peep the exits.
You have to.
Like
have
the
to.
movies,
Dude,
the
you
movie
have
thing.
to.
I do that anywhere I go.
Everywhere,
Everywhere,
Not just the
everywhere.
movies.
I want my back not to the. I need my back to the wall.
Yeah.
I need to be able to see the exit because again.
And the thing is, I want to
takes
make sure I
one
can get
person.
to it because, like, at the movies, if you sit high enough, it might be
It's actually hard to get
So I kind
there.
of sit closer to the middle so that if I have to jump over, I can land.
I feel that. I feel that. No judgment, bro.
I'm telling you, I choose these things with that thought in mind. Whenever I go places,
Because
I
it
peep
matters.
exits.
Because it matters. There's
100%.
nothing wrong with you.
Yeah,
It completely matters.
It's crazy, man. What's the last concert you went to, Vic?
Last concert, I mean, nowadays I don't usually go off. I mean, no one does.
Who does?
But even before that, I didn't go to much often. But the last concert / festival I went to was Head in the Clouds.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's your vibe.
Yeah, I went out to LA for a week specifically just to go to that festival.
LA.
Now, do you consider a concert having to be like a famous musician and there being at least like 100 people in the crowd?
No.
Because like I did the Ren Fair, and like the Ren Fair has a crap load of live musicians, but like I also wouldn't consider them concerts. Yes, they were big shows, but like I feel like a concert has to have like a huge music setup for the
I don't
stage.
think so.
You don't think so?
It's associated with that vision, but it doesn't necessarily have to be.
Then okay. Then I would say the last real concerts or music shows or shows in general that I went to was at the Renaissance Fair before COVID closed down. Literally the fourth weekend of Renaissance Fair was when it closed down. And that was the last time I saw any of the live shows there. Yeah. And again, the last 4 weekends I was completely busy doing Ren Fair, so that was the only time I was seeing shows and like performances and like actors and like street performers.
Facts.
So yeah, Ren Fair was the last time for me.
Okay. What about you, Momo?
Last concert was right before COVID. Stray Kids.
Oh,
Stray Kids,
nice.
Oh, saw me a K-pop boy group.
Yo,
That's right.
Oh, I signed up on Twitter to get tickets to BTS.
How'd that go?
Laughs in fandom.
I wanted to see if I could get the tickets. I mean, it's a bunch of people signing up.
Good luck,
It's on
buddy.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Your luck is very slim.
Yeah.
You gotta be in it to win it.
Yeah, you gotta be in
You
it.
make
You feel
so
me?
much money.
You
I
have a
saw
better
that
chance
picture
than
of
me.
Jungkook and I'm like, must go.
You'd make so much money off those tickets if you won.
$17,000 ticket right here, baby.
Yeah.
Is Big Bang still like a famous band?
They are still a band.
They're
They are
still
still
band, but
technically together. Not
They haven't done
active.
anything
Ooh, in a while.
in years.
Yeah, they haven't done anything.
Has Top
Yeah.
done anything?
Technically, Big Bang is considered like last generation.
Really? I guess,
They're almost
yeah.
like two generations ago.
Almost two. They're like 1.5 generations.
Wow, that's rough.
Jeez.
So I'm behind y'all if you didn't know.
No, Top has not done any music thing recently.
I don't think GD has either.
Nothing.
Yeah,
They're just chilling.
G-Dragon.
Sungri is still in controversy, so they're not really going to do anything.
Oh.
Yeah, no, he may
Sorry.
be an awful human being.
Awkward moments, never mind then. I'm
So
sorry. Those are the only guys I knew, and they'd made a song, Fantastic Baby, that truly touched my heart.
it's a wonderful song, it saved my life.
Mine too, bro. Mine too. I felt I was a new man when I heard that song.
Let's
the
go
first time.
Fantastic Baby.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a sick title.
It was fantastic. Okay, like
It was a vibe.
Yeah.
it was a vibe, bro. I feel that.
Last concert I went to was actually a Dance concert.
Hey.
Yeah,
Dance
Fort
Dance
Lauderdale.
Revolution. What'd you say?
Jesus
Yes.
Christmas.
Dance Gavin Dance.
DGD,
Dance Gavin
baby.
Dance.
Dance Gavin Dance.
Oh, that's different. Thank you.
And I'll tell you why I liked the concert when I didn't like the concert. I didn't like the concert. One, because it was obviously crowded, too many people. Two, because there's no seating area unless you get like VIP or something or you paid more money.
Right.
So I was standing on my feet the entire
Yeah, no, that
time.
sucks. That sucks booty.
And when I tell you, my feet were
It's
cramping.
literally hours. Like,
no.
Hurts
dude.
so much.
Oh
much.
no, dude! Listen, when I was at the Jeezy concert, like they had the pit, but then there were like layers slowly going up, and it was at
Where was it? The Cruzan?
No, it was at the South Florida Fairgrounds.
Oh.
And like there's the concert area there, but there's like lawns basically.
Yeah.
And like we were sitting in the lawns, and like we actually brought a couple lawn chairs with us.
Yeah.
And like I remember just being halfway through the concert, and I was just like, damn, I'm happy we are here in the lawn. Like I can see everything. They have giant 1,000-inch screens. Like I see it in full detail. I am not even mildly jealous of anyone in the pit right now. Not even mildly.
They did have
Completely comfortable.
they had a pit at the concert, but I was upstairs.
Yeah.
Not my vibe. Ashton wanted to go to the pit because it was me.
Of course,
Ash-
Ashton wanted to.
Yeah.
Bro,
would
he's
love
swole,
it.
bro. Fight
He
him
would love
off.
to be in there.
What you
yeah.
mean?
It was me, Ash, and Tosh. We went to the.
Yeah.
Did someone else go with us? I think it was just. I think we met some people there, but yeah, we were upstairs. My feet were killing me, but it's Dance Gavin Dance. I love the band, so the music was great. Seeing it live was dope. I have pictures and videos everywhere that are useless, but I just wanted it for the memories.
It's important.
Another part was like at the end they played a really popular song, and the musician Tillian, he stopped so people could say the bar that was afterward. That was after when you pause the music and you let the crowd sing.
Of course.
He did that and nobody said anything, and I'm like,
Oh,
what are y'all doing? That was the best part of the song.
Oh no!
And
That
then you
hurts.
just had to continue. I'm like,
That hurts.
it's whack, bro. It's like y'all, everybody in the pit was whack. I'm like, what y'all doing?
It's like
Whatever.
NWA coming out and expecting everyone to say F the police, and then
Yeah,
it's just quiet.
and it's quiet.
That hurts.
Yeah.
That'd be weird.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I fucked it up. But but besides that, I like the concert because I like
Where
the
was the
band.
concert?
It was in Fort Lauderdale. It was at what's that venue called? Revolution. Yeah,
This is why we have Praxi Bros.
I'm telling you,
He's so wise. So wise.
yeah, it was at Revolution. It was I didn't mind the concert. It was good. I just can't stand for long periods of time and be around all those people, yo.
I feel you.
Yeah, nah, not for me.
Yeah, no,
Your
I
social
definitely learned
interaction
bonds.
meter
Yeah.
depletes real quick. Real quick.
Nah, son. Talk to me about concert etiquette, Momo.
Concert etiquette.
Concert etiquette.
Bring a water bottle with you, bro.
If
you're
they
allowed.
let you.
If you're allowed.
True.
If they let you,
Cause you know water's like $5.
It's fine.
$6.
Yeah,
Like-
my
Thank
bad.
you, bro. Put the real price. Thank
bad.
you.
Basically, plus tax.
So you ever been in
Disgust.
like the thick of it? Was it? What did we just call it?
The pit?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
pit.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's like a pit area. What's like the etiquette of being in the pit? Like
Okay.
if someone falls down or if
Concert
someone like,
etiquette, especially if you are in any concert that has a pit. Usually they're metal shows.
100%. Yeah.
Not exclusively these days with these
Yeah.
rappers that are like, I'm a rock star.
Right,
So they have
right,
pits.
right, yeah.
Concert etiquette
Yeah.
is don't be an asshole.
Facts.
So
It do be that simple, honestly.
I've been that dumb bitch that fell in a pit.
Oh.
And my ankle real wobbly. Like, so sometimes you're lucky that you're packed in so tight that you don't even fall. Like your feet aren't touching the ground. But sometimes you fall. You fall, you pick someone up. Someone
Right,
falls
right.
around you, you pick them up.
Right.
That's pretty much etiquette anywhere.
Anywhere,
That's
right?
always
Yeah.
been my experience in a pit. Someone drops something. You help them look for it. I've
Yeah,
dropped my
yeah.
glasses in pits.
GG.
Dude looks at me, sees me, I'm looking down. He's like, "What'd you drop?" And I was like, "My glasses." I can't tell you
Can't
how many
see
times
without my
I've dropped
glasses.
my glasses and I got them back without being broken.
Got
Wow.
you, Belma.
Wow.
Like
Got you.
I've had
That's important.
to be in the thick of it during a wall of death.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Very, very considerate people.
What's a wall of
death?
A wall of death is when the band is like, "All right, I want you guys to fucking split down the middle." So you split, right?
That's how they say it, by the
And
way.
then
Yeah.
they'll count down sometimes, or it's right before the drop, and then you run at each other, right? So the safest space to be in a concert, if you're in the pit, is usually outskirts of the pit. Or against a barricade for whatever reason, because right in front of a barricade is security.
Right.
If they see you struggle bussing, they're gonna pull you out.
Yeah.
So usually it's like band, the stage, pit, like a sound pit,
Yeah.
Right.
and then you'll have like security,
Security
and then
okay.
crowd. So if you are crowd surfing, they're gonna get to there, and then the
Little
security
barrier.
pulls you,
Yeah.
and then you go back in, and like. So yeah, any concert I've ever been to, someone falls, pick them up. Someone trips, pick them up. Someone drops something, pick it up.
But I feel like that's even the small things in like crowds. So for example, I tend to go to the pub when I watch my soccer games. So it's like in Boca, so it's like a 4 or 5 minute drive. It's dedication. But sometimes we have like a big game against like a rival, and then everybody is at the
Everyone's
pub,
there, yeah,
and it's
yeah.
packed. It's like if I don't get there early and get like a
Oh, you're
bar
done.
stool,
You're not sitting.
I'm standing the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm standing or I'm outside. But even if you're inside and let's say I gotta pee, I can just stand up and be like, "Yo, my bad. Let me get through. Yo, let me get." And it's nothing. People clear the way. You feel me? I'll go to the bathroom and come back and still be able to get back to like my chair.
For sure.
So it's a thing when even in big crowds where you could just say "excuse me" or you get
Be
through
polite.
something. Yeah, and you'd be all right. Yeah, I can't understand what the fuck happened in Astro World.
See that I am 1,000% blaming Travis for this, but also I'm not ignoring the crowd because that was a real crap
Yeah,
crowd.
super
Yeah,
crap,
yeah.
right?
Because like
Kids are dicks, bro.
It's both.
It-
dude.
it's
It's
like
both. It is both.
part of it's fandom, and you got to be in a fandom at which your idol or whatever lets you act this way.
Right.
Safely,
because-
like
Like, I know it changes per fandom, and I know kids are getting, because sometimes people at like some K-pop shows, you make the dumb mistake of walking out to go to the bathroom, they're not letting your ass back in there. And be like, 'cause there's a situation recently with a smaller K-pop group that recently debuted, in the US had a concert, and there was a freaking fight in the pit because this girl walked away to go get her med kit for her niece to check her insulin. And she's like, oh, I need to get to my niece. I need to check her insulin. And this mom and her daughter were not letting her go.
Oh my days.
And like, for I'm sorry, you don't let somebody die for some K-pop?
Yeah, for real, dude.
She already in front of you. Like, I don't understand the issue, but like,
Yeah.
you see some fan, like these people are willing to die for these people. So they're like, no, you're not getting through. I fear very heavily for the BTS concerts in LA because they are going to be 4 concerts, a lot of which are new young fans who've never been to a concert before. Got into BTS literally during COVID.
No idea what to do.
And it's gonna I don't want to say it's gonna be bad, but I have bad feelings because people, especially BTS's fans, because they're so young and new, I fear for the concert.
Yeah, it never feels like they're the biggest fan.
Anytime it's like a bigger like artist with like their fans, you can't help but like worry. I do hope that there are some new rules put into place, so some laws put into place to prevent things like Astro World happening again.
Right. Yeah. Speaking of BTS, what's the greatest length you've gone to go to a concert?
Wait, what's the greatest link?
Length.
Length.
Like, what have you done? I'll say what I almost did.
What?
I almost flew to Canada for a BTS concert.
Sir?
But it wasn't for me. It was gonna be like me, Tosh.
I was about to ask. I was like, I didn't know you fuck with BTS that deep.
I know it's like that.
I was like, it's
you were
like
gonna be
that.
along for the ride.
Yeah, I was gonna be along for the ride.
Okay.
I got
But the concert was like the main attraction. I just wanted to go to like Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Okay.
Yeah, because we were looking up Airbnbs, we were looking at plane tickets, and you know these niggas are flakers, so it never came good. But that was like my thing. I wanted to go. I think it was Tosh and like someone else who had like gotten tickets because it was either go to Tampa, but I think it was like a really unfavorable date, and then or go to Canada, which are both feasible. This was like before COVID, which are both feasible.
Exactly.
So I was about to go to Canada essentially for a concert, but really just for
Yeah, why not?
just for Canada. So, I don't
Like
know.
I said, I went to all the way to LA for a concert.
Right.
So.
I don't know what's the long.
I think it was the most trouble I've gone through for a concert is I went to see the J-Rock band 1OK Rock in New York.
Classic.
At the time, I was 20 years old. And the only reason it was an issue is because I was 20 years old and I wanted to bring Will, who was a minor.
Right.
So I was like, hey, mom and dad, I made an entire PowerPoint of why you should allow me and Will to go all the way to New York by our lonesome. I've already called ahead. I called this hotel. They'll let me get the hotel in my name, even though I'm under, because like some hotels are real finicky, especially in Times Square, that they want you to be 21, 25 to get a room.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm 20, but I called ahead and they were like totally okay with it. I mapped everything out. I'm like, I can book a shuttle. We'll be staying literally a block from the venue. It was super expensive. I looked up everything. And that was the most I'd gone through getting the tickets. I literally like ran out of class with my laptop being like, I need to get these tickets like now.
Now.
So, yeah.
Oh, before Uber?
Yeah.
Oh my days. You had to print out the MapQuest?
The real research.
Yes, it was the most I'd ever done for a band. I was like, they're from Japan. I'm not going to see them again. Little did I know they would sign with an American label.
Yep.
They'd be at Warped Tour. And now they're just like almost like a household name. So it's like whatever. But I did have a good time. I froze. I was not prepared for New York because we saw them in February. It was cold.
Dang, son.
Waited in line outside in the cold for like at least 12 hours.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And y'all know I already know how I feel about New York. So sheesh for me.
Despise.
Yeah, no thanks.
And we never explored because I was like, okay, concert over, go home now. We're going to order a
And you
pizza.
were in Times Square?
Yeah.
Oh,
but I
man.
was 21 and Will was a minor and I was
That's true.
terrified. We had
I
no
was
real
gonna
like
say.
adult. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
you don't want to take the chance for nothing, dude.
literally, I was like, we're going to order a pizza and we're going to stay in this hotel
That's what we're going to do.
because I'm like, the New Yorkers
Yeah.
scared the hell out of me. And I was like,
Yeah.
yep, concert was fun. Let's go. Well,
Smart.
don't look at anybody.
Crest agrees. Crest would have agreed.
Very smart. Very
There's
smart.
so much good food in Manhattan.
Yeah. There
with
we just
with
didn't
the
do it.
squad.
To do it
yes.
over,
Yeah.
I'd be going everywhere. I'd be eating
Absolutely.
If
everything.
I ever go back to
You just got a mean mug in the streets.
That's what you gotta do, bro. Close your presence. Don't let people think that you want
See,
an
I
interaction.
have resting happy face. I look like a giant lollipop. I'm like,
You are happy at all times.
You know what it
That's
is? The
true.
resting happy face keeps the people like feeling safe.
Oh yeah,
She's not a threat.
True.
So then like, it's fine. I don't have to mess with her. She ain't give me the resting bitch face.
see, the problem is I look like Baymax. So people are like, oh, friendly, totally
Totally
fine.
fine. Yeah,
Thing is, that
yeah,
means
yeah.
every
We'll hug.
weirdo will ever approach me and try to sell me something, and I'm probably going to pull out my wallet. Like, I
That
just-
sounds like my story about Stan.
It'll be like your
I
buddy.
knew because like that happened to me when
Too
I was at
kind.
Warped Tour. Because this
Too
kid was
kind.
like, "Hey, I like the Word Alive shirt." The Word Alive is a very heavy like post
Yeah,
metal
big
group.
back in the day.
And then they're like, "Yeah, we kind of sound like the Word Alive." They
LOL.
did not. They were just like
LOL.
SoundCloud. But they're like, "Can you give us some money for it?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." Like anything
donation.
for like fandoms. Like, yeah, you know, good
Yeah.
luck. Me and Sophie got swindled.
Yep.
Just like Stan, bro.
Strong swindle.
like
Strong
that.
swindle.
Is Warped Tour the biggest concert you've been to?
Yeah, I think it is. I think Warped Tour is the biggest. You know, it's outdoor festival.
Because I remember y'all boys tried to get me to go to Warped Tour so many times.
I don't recommend anybody go to Warped
Yeah,
Tour.
man. Because
See
all the homies, because
Who
Ashton
you
went a
want
bunch of
to
the time.
see
Yeah.
for $25 at Revolution? Don't
Yeah.
be like, because Warped Tour is like, oh
How much are the
look, there's
tickets?
so many. That's actually not that expensive. I think it was like $60-$70 for like
Back in the day.
the whole lineup of people. But
Back
then
in
it's like
the
you got to
day.
think about this, right? You're paying for parking. You're paying for
Yeah,
it's
so
hot out. You gotta
it gets
figure
over
out
100.
who you want to see.
Yeah,
There's like
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
10 different stages. So sometimes the person you want to see and the person Ashton wants to see is at the same time at total opposite. You're not gonna see them.
Right,
Jesus.
right,
Like
right,
it's
right.
just
It's like that.
So-
Okay.
you may end up
Yeah.
seeing
Wow,
like 5 bands or so, but it's like you could have just
Yeah,
gone
but you
to a
gotta bring-
regular show.
You got to bring
okay.
a rack for like water itself.
Facts.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
You're gonna die. Heat stroke.
Yeah, we got 500 budget. 200 is water.
Energy drinks are cheaper than water.
No. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, for
Sheesh.
sure.
That leads me to my next question, though. Have you ever discovered like a new band or like artist at like a show?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have.
Sorry, I gotta use Ren Fair, guys. I don't mean to bring it up all the
Do it,
time, but
bro.
like, yeah, there's dozens of like really cool bands that work at Ren Fairs, and literally every single year we got some new people in the band. So in the cast. So every single year we got some new
New faces.
new faces, new Ren folk who play new music and whatnot. There was remember that one year, dude, we had the African group come in and they were doing like African drumming and like that was freaking hype, dude. Like they were amazing. It was a squad of like 12 people, all African. Like half of them were dancing, the other half were playing like huge drums and like stomping with it. And, like it was hype. Like that was dope. I never knew that group existed. And so there's a lot of like bands that are like celebrating traditional styles or traditional like Mexican, African, Jamaican, Haitian, European groups like Kudu literally plays like Scottish bagpipes and drums. They literally play the music that like they would go into war with. So like
Cool.
I say like way too much
That's
also.
sick.
But they were playing a bunch of cool music and I love that it was like traditional music but brought into concert form. So
I actually discovered this dude, Eric Bidness is his name.
Bidness.
Bidness.
Business.
Yeah,
That's
his name
strong.
is
That's
Eric
strong.
Bidness. I discovered him at it's not a New Jobless concert. It was a Shing O2 concert. Kind of a show, not really a concert because it was in a club. It was like the second floor of a club. It was like a Shing O2 show. He was like the headliner. It was like a lot of other small dudes there. So it was like this one band that came on. I forgot their name. They were cool too. And then this dude Eric Bidness came on and he was bumping like some cool shit. I'm like, oh snap, this is fire. You know, niggas give you a mixtape and you know it's trash, so you don't throw it away. When they get into like the show and they actually display their stuff and display their craft, I'm like, oh, this guy is cool. So I started listening to Eric Bidness because he had this really cool song called Trunk.
Whole trunk.
Whole Trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he's famous for apparently.
Yeah, Whole Trunk. That shit's fire. Because it's like, I think the one of the lines was, like it's not.
Oh, he's a man
it
of
ain't
color.
great unless the whole trunk knock, something like that. Yeah,
I see
sick.
that I have to follow
No, he's
him.
black. He's black.
His style is also quite
No,
fire.
he's cool. I follow him on Instagram.
Cool.
But I discovered him at a Shingo 2 concert. I actually went there with Suncoast when we were cool. But it's, I think it was him there's one more that I discovered there. So I was pretty dope. Also at the Dance concert, there's another band that was really dope. I just forgot their name. It sucks because they were good, but I forgot their name. I ain't follow them on Instagram. I only follow black people. I'm joking.
It's an important distinction.
Yeah. Did you discover anyone else?
Yeah. I mean, I think. Okay, I get really mad when I find like really cool people like at like openers be really good because I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, I have this cool opportunity. You're really good. I kind of wish I already knew your songs. And I get like a little because like my first concert, I was 18 and I went to go see Escape the Fate. They were headlining. Now I had never gone to a concert and I didn't know that other bands performed before them.
Oh,
so well, like waiting in line and stuff, I saw these goth men who I thought looked homeless.
Right.
Because they had like their little like trailer or whatever. But they were so nice. They were just like talking to people, handing out flyers. And I was like, okay, cool, thanks. Some of these emo guys are so nice. Didn't know they were a band. Didn't know they were Motionless in White. They became my favorite band in the show. I started following them and then I fell off once they had gone from like, oh, we tore out of our truck to we have an RV. And I was like, my boys made it. Y'all don't need no more peace. But I'm very, very proud of them. Me. But yeah, I like when that happens. It's like, oh, cool, new talent. And then I just, you like them more than who you originally saw.
That's strong.
You?
The side characters get more attention than the prime characters sometimes.
I'm sure I know I've discovered new artists through like opening acts, but
nothing that like
can't remember.
I can't remember. So
if you don't follow them and like stick with it, you won't remember.
Did you know everyone at like Head in the Clouds?
For the most part, yeah. For the most part, because
they pretty much stick like 88 with like everyone else who like.
Yeah, they dip into like the R&B and hip hop scene of Korea too. But again, I kind of already like predominantly listen to a lot of that, so a lot of the artists I already knew. But this year was crazy.
Oh my gosh, I wish I was there.
I kind of regret not going because I had a chance to go, but I looked at the lineup. I'm like,
see, no. I doubted the lineup because like this lineup looked cute as hell, but we in COVID and there's no way we're getting all of these Korean artists to come.
Right.
Damn. Honestly,
well, the US just opened. So.
Yeah. I mainly, after I saw the lineup, I mainly wanted to go just to see Tiger, JK, Busy, and Yoonbi.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Like they performed
and they brought BB.
And her set looked beautiful. She's out there kissing fans. I wish that was me.
Damn, listen, Asian music scene, your two biggest fans.
Bro, they brought
right here.
Good feel good music brought BB. I was like,
and the DPR cruise, I wanted to see like this. They said they're doing a world tour. They haven't said where, and I'm assuming they don't know Florida exists. But I'm a hoping.
I hate people say world and don't come to Florida.
I'm hoping. I mean, I'd be very, very surprised if they didn't hit up Atlanta.
They did Atlanta last time a couple years ago,
right?
And so, I'm like, Miami is right there.
Yeah, but even then, Atlanta's right there.
I know, but I hate them. I hate, because I know I'm always like, oh my gosh, insert K-pop artist is going to Atlanta, so I have to drive there because I won't take a plane because I'm like, nah, it's right there.
It's
I could do a drive.
It's 8 hours.
No. You got just take a plane. Just take the plane.
Because then when I'm there, minutes. I'm like, oh, I don't have a car up here. I'm gonna want to drive around, do some Korean grocery shopping. Gotta bring that shit back.
Yeah. Gotta get candy.
See, and
just Uber. Trust me.
That's why I'm like, no, I have to bring the car. And then about halfway through, you realize how long Florida is, and you're just like clinging on to the last piece of sanity.
The drive from here to
out of Florida in general.
I've made this drive multiple times. It's about 8.5 hours.
Yeah,
my sister went there.
Florida's a really long days ago,
but she lives in Jacksonville.
I'm telling you, don't just take the flight. It's you're gonna save yourself so much more drive.
Yeah, Jacksonville's 2 hours.
It's like It's not even. It's like an hour or something flight. It's not even.
But it seemed like I'm like it's right there. So like I did that to go see CL. I did that to go see Dumbfounded. And I feel like I would do it again to go see DPR because I'm like, oh my gosh.
I cannot sing graces for DPR like even more than I love DPR.
Now I'm an adult, DPR too. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just take a flight.
Know what DPR is.
Or
it stands for Dream Perfect Regime.
Scott, if you're watching this
Scott's
lovely
probably-
podcast,
Scott's probably not watching.
come to Miami.
It's a multimedia group actually.
Interesting.
DPR Live is like their main rapper and whatnot, but
Ian does
Ian does more
music videos and like
they have
visuals.
videography for it's like a whole multimedia group. That's
it's a collective.
like if you sit down and watch like the music videos for like DPR Live's Jasmine album, the cinematography in those music videos are
beautiful.
fantastic.
Beautiful.
Interesting.
Now, who did
Definitely.
most of those? Christian?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, no, shout out to Christian. I don't know who that is. Shout out to my friend
Sarange,
Christian.
please.
Real quick about parties.
Yes.
What do you prefer, like a big party or like a small like?
Getty.
So let's say it's a house party. Do you prefer like a Getty with the homies or just like a giant house party with like Bud Light?
I mean, even if it is a big house party,
You could lose your, you could get lost. Like,
I
you could be
think
by
I
yourself.
prefer a Getty. I like to be able to see, identify, and know everybody
Right.
there and be
Samesies.
able to talk. But if I'm not that close to the person hosting it, I would prefer a bigger place because I could dip out and you won't even know.
Facts. That's what I do all the time.
I was gonna say even if the Irish goodbye, yeah, I know. Even at a big party, I just even then I just relegate to like having
Like the
my
small
individualized
group.
Getty
Yeah,
within the
yeah,
big
yeah,
party.
yeah.
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 So
That's why in college I didn't go to a lot of parties.
No.
Because first of all, even if my like roommates invite me somewhere or if, the homie I know invite me, I'm like,
yeah.
I'll go. And then I'll go to one and then just like some nigga's house I don't know. Like it's in the cut. Like there's a bunch of people there drinking Bud Light, and I'm just like, I'll get a drink and then stand in the corner. Or maybe talk to my one homie who I know.
The party meme, like these people don't know.
Sitting in the corner with a string, bro.
Corner with a drink.
That's really crust. That's crust right there, bro.
These people don't know that I hate it here.
That's totally crust, man.
Yeah, that's me.
I think
That's
younger
that's
me. I mean, younger me definitely would have been like, "Yo, bring on the huge fucking ragers. Let's fucking go." But
Nah.
Not
even younger me.
Even now, I don't mind large parties as long as I know everyone there. That's, I mean, it sounds.
pardon me for
No,
not
no.
being as popular.
No. It sounds like a biased thing to say, I guess, but
I'll
like,
go
nah,
fuck
like.
myself.
Oh my God, sorry.
I know everyone here. Look at me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
So you can't be
Sorry.
this guy. You can't be next to him.
but I do know enough people, like, I've been to parties like that where there literally is like 80 people there, and like, I literally have some
Right.
See, that's
form of a
comfortable.
friendship with all of them.
But like you know all of them.
Completely fine.
That's what I would like.
I'm totally.
Like I would want someone else to be the stranger, not me.
See, I've literally been
I don't
at
take
a
that well.
party like that, so like I completely can say I like parties where I simply know everyone. That's my criteria.
Or even just acquaintances. Like I don't have to know you, but I've seen you before and we're cool.
Right? I don't need to be like besties
Yeah,
with them,
yeah.
but like definitely like I've seen before. We've had some interaction. I know of who you are at least. I've been to big parties. I've been to small parties. I love them both. That was really good. I love them both. I need to know who's there because it goes right back to my whole like I'm uncomfortable being anywhere basically.
Yeah, with
So
strangers.
like I'm sorry about that. So
You should have left it at the first one. You made it and you fucked it
yeah,
up.
all of them are ruined now. Okay,
Ooh.
I mean that's nice.
I'm cutting that one out.
Yeah, just cut that one out. Let him get his one victory.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I can do small or big parties as long as I know the people there or I'm acquainted at least with.
I feel you.
You know,
I
like,
prefer small parties, man. I prefer small. It would like
cozy.
like
For
10,
preference-
15 people. that
for
I'm cool
preference,
with.
yes,
Yeah.
I will prefer small parties
Yeah.
because I will often know
I'm
more
not sociable,
people.
dude.
I don't think I'd ever want. Yeah, if I were to host, I don't think I'd ever want more than like 15.
15, yeah, man.
I go
15
with the
people, man.
education, the school district limit of per teacher is 25.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, for one host, 25 guests is reasonable
Yeah,
as a maximum.
Yeah.
What's the definition of a party? Because I was gonna say like
Three's a party. bro.
environment wise, like things like cons, right?
Right.
So con parties
Which I
could be
also-
like in
That's
individual unusual situation
That's
in someone's
different.
hotel's room.
That's different.
Right.
But like, I'm totally fine if I don't know majority of the people in there because we're under the assumption that we have something in common already.
I see.
So
I
I
agree.
feel more familiar and more comfortable with said strangers anyway.
You know what? That's
I'm glad you brought that
understandable
up.
because you can have a conversation about something.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
That,
So like
that
in
matters.
those environments, I don't mind when there's like a ton of people. Because I kind of already feel like I know them and like that weird like
Yeah,
my
we're all
gosh,
weird.
you like Naruto?
Oh my god.
Like,
Yeah.
way-
Me too. What?
or same thing with like con raves and stuff. It's like there's a bunch of people but you end up like meeting a bunch of people but
That's-
it feels it's familiar.
I see.
That's Renaissance fairs, dude.
Yeah,
it's the
see, like
same
that.
at Ren Fair. We have the same thing. Every encampment, most of the encampments hold parties, and I don't know everyone there, but because I see them,
Right.
I work with them throughout the day. We have that basic understanding of we are all cast members. We all are doing this because we love to do it. We have this base level of we understand why you're here at least.
Yeah.
And we are more comfortable because we know the base reason that you're here.
He's right because at you guys' party, like mad people I don't know,
Plenty of people there I don't know.
but it's cool to talk to them. Like I
Automatically.
even
I'll talk to any of them.
Yeah, I
Like,
even sword fought with the sabers.
yeah,
with
dude,
somebody.
we're fighting with people you don't know, but you're still having fun. And like,
Ness killed my finger by the way. Fucked
destroyed,
me up.
effed me up too. As
They're
well,
like
bro. She brutal.
They're like
the lightsabers, combat sabers.
combat sabers. So they're like real. They hurt.
Yeah, they'll F you
Yeah,
up.
she killed me, dog. She's
Yeah,
good.
one dude almost lost his eye.
Oh yeah, buddy almost lost his fucking eye.
It's pretty intense.
You guys have wild
Crazy.
parties.
Oh no.
Yes, we
Party.
do.
Oh,
I
what
look
the-
forward to the party.
That's some wild shit.
Yo, my grandma makes rum punch. Best believe everybody, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody feeling it, dude.
Yeah, I look forward to the party at Red Fair, 100%. But yeah, I can understand that because even there, I meet strangers and I'm like, oh, you guys are cool. Because we could talk about Red Fair.
Yeah.
Or I understand the mood within like the party. Everyone's here just to chill, just have a good time. And even if you're a stranger, I don't have to feel like I gotta like be different.
Precisely.
Because it feels like a college party. I gotta feel like I gotta act cool.
Oh god.
Nah,
it's-
it's stupid. It's stupid as fuck.
Hey, real quick. What's the best concert y'all went to?
Probably the Shingo 2 concert. New job is. Rest in peace.
At Sunfest, I saw Shaggy one time.
Oh,
That was fire.
that's powerful.
There was a lot of grinding in the audience. I was.
You know what?
I know you were
it's
there.
the Dumbfounded show.
Nice.
I think that's the one that like stuck with me the most.
Shout out Dumb, bro. He has a podcast too, yeah.
Praxi, you have one? You saw
Oh,
Shaggy?
you
Yeah, it might have been the same year, bro. Maybe.
Not gonna lie.
It might have been.
that's
bro.
weird.
It might have been peculiar.
Not gonna lie.
Dumb? Okay, dumbfounded.
I think the best concert I've ever watched actually is like a tie between Lady Gaga and like Tina Turner.
That's really strong.
Tina Turner,
Damn.
fucking.
I know
put
she's
it
so
on,
crazy.
That's
Yo,
strong.
that shit went dumb.
Yeah.
That shit went dumb.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Listen, the best concert I ever watched was A Lot About Nothing on YouTube.
You're strong concert, bro.
Coming out on Saturday. Yeah, podcast out on Saturday, YouTube out on Saturday. Thank y'all for listening. Be careful at concerts. Take care of one another. Don't be dicks. Everyone's there to enjoy music or whatever. Enjoy the show. Just be cool, man. Just be kind. Oh, it's raining. I'm not going home. Thank you guys for listening. Please subscribe. Please follow us at A Lot About Pod on your socials. Pretty much just Twitter and Instagram because I don't really do nothing else. I was thinking about TikTok, but
You have to edit them down, bro.
it's more editing for me. I do a lot of editing and a lot of work. So I don't want to, if I want to add to my workload when I just said I hate working. Please subscribe if you like this. Please comment. Please comment. Please comment. Please comment. I want to read the comments. I think it's the fun part when I put something out and I want people like to comment on it.
Interacted.
Yeah, interact. I want to do that. Please subscribe. Please comment. Please like our stuff. You know, keep watching us, please. Next season, hopefully I get some more subscribers. We get some cool people in.
I'm so excited.
Hopefully we get some good topics in. And we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Relatively.
Johnny.